So, I want to talk about the song "Imagine" by John Lennon. I want to do a video on "Working Class Hero" also. That was a very impactful song, and I think that those two songs they got this man assassinated. They got John Lennon killed, and I'm going to explain why. We're going to go through it. Essentially, what he's speaking of here, in fact, what he's demanding, is for us to imagine. He's giving a direct order. He says, "Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky." Okay, imagine there's no heaven. So this is the philosophy. The religion uses the concepts of heaven, reward and punishment, good and bad, to fearmonger, and they use it to keep us out of the now. We're always anticipating what's going to happen if A, B, and C. Our head is constantly in the future, promises of the Messiah and promises of God knows what to come. There is nothing coming. The philosophy is creation is complete. We're done creating. Everything that you can imagine, everything that there is here now. It's here right now. If you can't picture it, it's it does not exist. And try to imagine something that doesn't exist. Try to imagine nothingness. You can't imagine nothingness because there is nothing, because we are the universe. So if you keep going out in space and out in space, you're not going to hit a wall. You encompass all. You are the universe. The entirety of it is inside of you, and it's inside of me. We're one joined soul. We're one consciousness. And we're just having our experiences in these different locations, different bodies, different perspectives, which makes us incredibly valuable, by the way. But so let's see. So he's saying, let's pretend to imagine there is no heaven. He's telling you to do this. He's asking you to imagine that there is no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. This is heaven and hell. We can turn this into whatever we want, and it is heaven for a lot of people, and it is hell for a lot of other people. Imagine all the people living for today. Okay, so right there, he's talking about the now. He's saying, living for today, being present, be present. Because when you're present, that's where your power is. Your power is in presence. Your power is in this very moment. When you realize that there is nothing else but right now, you come into your own. You come into your own. You sit in silence and go inward and experience right now. And you feel right now, and you feel something. You start feeling something, and that's how it starts. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Why should we imagine there's no countries? Well, countries, it's just division. It's the illusion of, it's called ahamkara. Ahamkara is the delusion of duality. It's the illusion of separateness. It's the what we live in, this idea that this state in which we're apart from one another. This state where I'm over here, AJ, playing this person, you're over there playing that person. When in reality, we are one and the same thing. We're one and the same thing, being, consciousness. We're one and the same soul. We're not a piece. I'm not one part of it and you're a part of the other. The entirety of it is inside of you, as it is me at this very moment. And when we realize this, we start having compassion for one another, and we start to love one another, because you realize that your experience is just as real as my experience. It's just as real and just as significant. And when I first realized that, that was a very powerful moment for me. And then comes forgiveness, because if you realize that you are perfect as you are with all your imperfections, you know that it's the same of everyone, and all their imperfections are just as present as yours. And forgiveness, in that way, it happens in one fine swoop. You forgive them, yourself, everything and everyone's forgiven in one realization, in one moment. Okay, so imagine there's no countries. Division. It doesn't matter where you were born. We're all the same consciousness. Who cares what side of the gate you were born on? It means nothing. That's why I don't really understand nationality, national pride, and ethnic pride. It's happenstance. I happen to have been born this color in this body. It means nothing. Who cares? Could have been different. Nothing to kill or die for, because the road of hell is paved with intentions. Lest someone let you sit and contemplate. Lest someone let you sit and experience in the time you have in this world, experience who you are, to sit in silence, neutral, and just be. And just be. No, they will shove quarries down your throat, and they will do anything to distract you from realizing yourself. Times of leisure are when we have time to examine. That's why there's a 9 to 5. So you do not have time for that. You go home and your little time is spent, with your loved ones or whatever it is. But you need leisure time, a lot of it, to go to these places. And that's why during the Renaissance, you know what happened? These huge leaps in ideas and concepts and artistry and all these things, because that's it. It's leisure. That's what produces it. You need the time to go to these places. So nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. We spoke about that. Religion is telling you that God is outside there somewhere, that the Messiah is coming to get you, coming to save you tomorrow. Nonsense. He's saying that you're not the Messiah, right? You're not. They are better than you. There's something in you, in them. God made us unequal. God made us all unequal. What a bunch of nonsense. He made us all unequal. He's outside of us, right? And he's in the sky and saying, you're the chosen one. You can go screw yourself. What are we talking about here? Is this a joke? Listen to Aaron Abke. He's wonderful. Imagine all the people living in peace, because that's what would occur. Because when we realize this, there is no such thing as conflict. When I speak from my ego, there's conflict. When I speak from who I truly am, I understand, even if someone comes at me with aggression, that I am them and they am me, are me. They are experiencing a moment that I've experienced before, where I lose my cool, or I'm upset, and just love them. Just love them. They deserve it, just like you deserve it. It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not perfect, and it's a challenge sometimes. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will be as bingo one. The world will be as one. That's the whole idea. We are one. We are one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. I mean, this is dangerous stuff, because the whole agenda is to make sure that you are very attached to your possessions, and to make sure that you always are lacking, that creation's not complete. You weren't created perfectly. You weren't born into this world a perfect creation. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. And Alan Watts said we treat children like they're not, like they're half baked. Like, okay, welcome to the world. We're gonna need to work on you for about 18 years, school you into how to be a human being. You're not born perfect. You're not born okay. You're okay right now, but we're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you. He's great the way he puts it. What a genius. No possessions, so they're gonna keep us distracted with wanting possessions, things we don't actually need, when everything we actually need is under the sun. I've never had a hungry day in my life, and I've not always been very successful, but I've never gone hungry, and whatever. No greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. Sharing all the world. I mean, it makes sense. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one. Okay, so imagine is a command. John Lennon is imploring you to sit down and think about this. So I suggest you take his advice and do it, because that is how you come into your power. That is how you understand, how you heal. It's how you heal, by doing and being what you truly are. And what you truly are is eternal, sacred, beautiful, and perfect, and extremely powerful. My friend, you are the creator. Okay, and there are ways to do it, and you can learn how to do it. And as soon as you realize this, as soon as you realize that we are all brothers and sisters, and we're all connected to the earth and to the sky, and it's all us. It's all us. And when we get that, there's no need for power structures. There's no need for power structures, because there's peace. There's peace. Isn't that an idea? What a lovely idea that might be. Anyway, I want to do Working Class Hero next, because that one is pretty powerful as well. And I'm telling you, I think that they assassinated him for this very reason. For this very reason. It's just, these are very dangerous ideas. Very dangerous ideas.